Guys, before this video starts, I want to tell you about this sick website that sells hella cheap NBA jerseys. The website is ringchasers.com. I copped myself a few jerseys on there a while back, and I honestly don't know how their prices are this cheap. If you guys want to get a sick deal on a jersey, make sure you check them out. Link will be in the description, and use code LQG at checkout for an extra 10% off. What's going on, guys? It's LQG, and today I'm back with another video. So today we have for you guys NBA Legends explain how good Shaquille O'Neal was. So you guys have been really enjoying these type of videos, so I'm going to keep bringing them to you guys. Shaq was one of the most requested ones. If you have a player that you want to see me do for this series, make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to do them. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys smash the like button. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes on this video. And also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are releasing daily videos for all of 2021, so make sure you don't miss out. With that being said, let's get into NBA Legends explain how good Shaquille O'Neal was.
Shaq is about to push that motherfucker around down there.
Yeah, they ain't come. I ain't Shaq.
Huh?
I ain't Shaq.
Not for them. For them.
Like I said, I ain't Shaq.
My first year we were playing, and he kept posting up, but they kept fouling him, so he kept going to the free throw line and kept missing them. And so he'd throw the ball out to me. I'm not throwing that shit back in there, right? So I kept shooting him, right? So we get in the timeout, and he's like, hey, I'm open. I'm like, okay. And so we go out, and same thing, come, hey, I'm open. Okay. There you go. Come back in. Hey, dude, you got to throw me the ball. I said, man, fuck that. Get it off the rebound if I miss, bro. You told him this. First year, 18 years old, man. 18 years old. And I must have been out of my damn mind.
This is the dude, though. You know what I mean? Even though you got that mentality, you know, this is that one that you really admire and respect as dominant on both ends of the court. And I used to brag to my friends a lot and say, you know, like after we played the Lakers, you know, I get to the crib and be like, yo, you seen how I laid Shaq, then you know what I mean? Like, you seen Shaq try to get that and I put that thing high up off the glass on him, you know what I mean? And that gave me added confidence to myself, to whereas I felt like if I can score over Shaq, I can score over anybody.
His dominant physical presence made him an immovable object.
I think in my lifetime, probably the most dominant basketball player I've ever seen. I mean, it was out of my height, weight league to try to emulate his game. You know, I was a guard growing up and then became a forward, so I never tried to emulate my game after him. But I admire what he was able to do out on the floor. You know, by pure force and dominance, his ability to play at that speed, to have that size and to carry that type of force that he had.
You know, bringing in Shaq, I think with his dominance and his presence and his experience, he can help me play into late June. Because that's the only reason I train. It doesn't matter who's on my team. I hope everybody has that same mentality that, hey, you know, we start in October and we don't end till June here. And if you're not ready to go for that long, then you're in the wrong place.
But as impressive as he was in college, when O'Neal hit the NBA in the fall of 1992, he would embark on a mission to become one of the most dominant forces ever to play the game.
When Shaq came into the league, he had such a great passion and enthusiasm for the game. With his size and strength and mobility, it was something we really hadn't seen.
O'Neal runs the floor, takes it all the way!
Man, there was a number of bigs that were hard to guard. Shaq was damn near unstoppable.
Here's Shaq, look out!
He was one of the strongest players I ever played against. But the way you try to play Shaq is not physical. If you play physical, he's going to destroy you.
Man, I can't leave without bringing up Shaq. I love him so much as a person. Obviously the most dominant big man we've ever seen, ever.
When he went up and dunked on David Robinson. I thought he broke every bone in this man's body.
He's huge, he's menacing. He really just attacked the rim.
That's a match, Jack! And even Shaquille was impressed with that one. Oh, what a dunk!
Now when it became official that this is the guy that you're going to play with, he is coming to Miami, what was your reaction?
First, my reaction, well, I was a little saddened at first because I knew I was losing my buddies in Lamar and Karan and Bryant. But on the other end, I was very excited. I mean, I was playing with one of the greatest players ever to play the game.
No, he's saying, you know, Shaq won it on your back. Do you think you could have won that without Shaq?
No, not at that time. No, I was young in the league trying to figure it out, so I needed somebody like Shaq to help me, you know, give me the keys and let me drive the car. So I appreciate him for doing that.
When Shaq was here last time, he said that when he goes to a restaurant, he asks the waitress how much, or waiter, how much he would like her to tip. And then whatever amount they say, that's what he will tip. Have you ever seen that happen?
Hell no. He doesn't tip like that. I mean, you're talking about the same guy. We were doing a tribute to John Glenn when he passed away, and Shaq says, I wanted it closer to the moon or L.A. And we like, what do you mean, close to the moon or L.A.? He says, when you walk outside, you can see the moon, but you can't see L.A. Yeah, so it's got to be closer to the moon. This is the guy I work with. He thinks it's closer to the moon than L.A. because you can see the moon when you walk outside.
Well, he is very tall, so maybe to him it is actually closer.
Hey, listen, I love the guy, but he's no rocket scientist. He's no rocket scientist.
You saying Shaq? Everybody in here is supposed to say Shaq.
Okay. I'm talking about the most dominant. Listen, when we played them, we could have got them, but we ran into Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. Like the
Killer.
I never seen nobody. Man, round my way, the dudes used to call me Baby Shaq. And that was like, they didn't call me nothing, they didn't say Jordan, none of that. When they used to call me, that means a little dude, a dude at your size, dominating the game. Couldn't nobody do nothing with Shaq. Nothing. It won't even close.
With Shaquille didn't have quite the same athleticism that Wilt had. He had the bounce and he had the speed, but he didn't have the endurance that obviously by the 48 minutes a night that we talked about. He had a jump hook, whereas Wilt didn't have a jump hook. He had an array of shots. He had a hook, he had a finger roll, he had a turnaround jump shot. And Shaq was a post sprinter, where he'd go down and get in the lane ahead of the crowd, and Wilt was never, much of a post sprinter. He used to take his time. In fact, when he rebounded, a lot of times he'd make the guards come back to him to get the ball, so he'd be down there when the ball got to the other end of the court.
Yeah, because we're both terrible foul shooters. But other than that, Shaquille and I is like comparing me with Clark Gable. In this case, I'm Clark Gable and he's me. He plays an entirely different type of basketball game than I do. He uses his physicality, and he's a big, strong young man, and that works well in today's game. If he was facing me and other guys of my time, not so good. I mean, I'm a guy bench pressing around 600 pounds when I was at my best.
600 pounds?
Yeah, right.
He really just took the league by storm, but he did it in Shaquille O'Neal style. He was just as big off the court as he was on the court, and when he went from Orlando to the Lakers, LA just loved him.
So that's it for this video, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. Like I said at the beginning, we're releasing daily videos for all of 2021, so you don't want to miss out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.